CNN. Joe Biden takes the stage on Thursday for the most important speech of his 50 years in politics, hoping to convince frustrated voters that he would be a more caring, competent and thoughtful president than Donald Trump, as he officially accepts the nomination of his party during the last night of the Democratic National Convention. Biden plans to focus more on his own biography and life in government service than on his critiques of the current occupant of the Oval Office. The evening will feature average Americans whose lives have been touched by the former vice president, from military families to 13-year-old Braden Harrington, who approached Biden in New Hampshire asking him to help coach him through overcoming his stutter, as Biden did in his own youth by reciting poetry in the mirror and later by marking his speeches as a reminder not to rush throughout his remarks. In what is likely to be a deeply poignant moment, Biden's 3 children will give the introduction to his keynote speech in a video. The former vice president's son Beau, who died of brain cancer 5 years ago at the age of 46, will be portrayed in video clips from previous speeches about his father. Jill Biden told CNN that in the final hours before his speech, the former vice president was relaxing at home with his grandkids, eating pizza and sitting on the porch. She said she's watched the video featuring Beau Biden several times and expects she will have tears in her eyes. Beau is here, and I think you'll see that tonight. He's here. He's with us, she said. He loved this. He loved politics. He and his father were so in sync. But I feel like he's here with us. Biden strongly pushed for such an introduction, which will also feature his son Hunter and daughter Ashley. Party officials said the former vice president decided after much soul-searching not to pursue a presidential campaign in 2016, saying the window for a run had closed while he was mourning Beau. Hunter Biden's appearance is likely to ignite a storm among Republicans, since he was a central figure in claims by Trump and the conservative media of corruption when he was on the board of the Ukrainian energy company Burisma while his father was vice president. Hunter Biden told ABC News last year that his role represented poor judgment, but that he didn't do anything improper. There is no evidence of any corruption by Biden and his son in Ukraine. And defenders argued that the controversy was cooked up by Trump's defenders to distract from the president's attempt to coax the Kiev government into interfering in the election to damage Biden in a scheme that led to Trump's impeachment. Still, Hunter Biden has kept a low profile during the campaign, so his appearance will be a notable moment. The tributes to Biden from current and former members of the military will include highly anticipated speeches from former South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who ran against the former Delaware senator for the 2020 presidential nomination, and Illinois Sen. Tammy Duckworth, an Iraq War veteran and Purple Heart recipient who Biden considered during his vice presidential selection process. Biden has said that Buttigieg, a Rhodes Scholar who was a lieutenant in the U.S. Navy Reserves, reminds him of his son Beau. On Thursday night, Buttigieg will speak about his military service and his experience as a gay man in America, watching how the country has shifted on LGBTQ rights. Every American must now decide, Buttigieg plans to say. According to his prepared remarks, can America be a place where faith is about healing and not exclusion? Can we become a country that lives up to the truth that Black lives matter? Will we handle questions of science and medicine by turning to scientists and doctors? What will we do to make America into a land where no one who works full-time can live in poverty? Quote, the election, Buttigieg will argue, is about that choice. This is a breaking story and will be updated.